Good morning. How is everyone doing today? I'm doing okay. I'm pretty sore from yesterday. It was snowing yesterday, and I love going to the beach when it's snowing. And lots of ice. Lots and lots of ice. And I saw the potential for a good photo, and I was like, I think I could walk over there. It'll be okay. It's not that far. But I didn't realize, like, there's just like a giant sheet of ice under the snow there, which I knew it was icy. Like, I knew it was slippery. But I saw the potential for the shot, so I was like, I can walk out there. It'll be fine. So I walk out, I take the picture, and then I go to turn. Oh, and I just fell and ate it. I fell on this elbow, caught the brunt of it, and then I was just on this shoulder and my back, and yeah. And I'm thinking, well, at least it's not the same arm I fell on last time when I fell really hard when I was rollerblading. Oh no, Amy, it is the same arm. Can't even keep track of that. But yeah, this is the one I fell when I was rollerblading, and it took it like down to the bone. Yeah, this is the same arm I fell on yesterday. And while it was really sore yesterday, I knew it was going to be even more sore today. But I figure I'll go to the gym in the morning and take a nice hot shower. Maybe that'll help me a little bit. Oh no, it hurts. I'm not sure what part, because I just keep touching it in different spots, and it hurts. And yeah, so I don't know. It's not good. I mean, it could have been worse. I could have hit my head. Maybe I did. I don't know. I was really sleepy yesterday too. But I feel like if I did hit my head, I would have had a sore spot on my head. And while I do have a sore spot on my head, that's from smacking it into here when I was getting changed the other night. But yeah. The beach was beautiful. I did get some cool pictures that I posted on my Instagram story, because I don't seem to post anything to Instagram besides my story. Maybe one day. But yeah, that hurt. It hurts more now. And yeah. So other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Back in the car, as you can see. We're probably going to be in the car for the foreseeable future, because we don't have hotel money anymore. We are at the, not where I'm starving to death yet, but I'm okay for now. But it's like barely. We're right on the edge of being okay and not being okay. But I don't know. It's hard to make content when I'm in the car, because what am I really gonna do? It's too cold out. I can't do anything. I had some ideas I did on the naughty site, but apparently nobody was interested in those things that I wanted to do in the car. That I really enjoyed doing in the car with my seatbelt. But nobody was interested in those videos. But yeah. So I don't have any more content unless it's going to be in the car. But again, it's cold, so I can't really do much. I'm only one person, so I don't really know what to do. So Pillow Talk's going to be taking a hiatus. But I mentioned that in my last Pillow Talk video. But I'm just going to have to take a hiatus until I can be naked in the car, or... Oh yeah, but when I fell yesterday, anybody doesn't know the seizures that I get that make me feel hypothermic. They're triggered by any stress on my body, be it physical, mental, or emotional. Basically, my nervous system is shut out. We can't handle anything. So me getting hurt is a seizure trigger, because that's affects your nervous system and everything else. So yeah, I knew when I fell, I don't even think about it, because I don't know, because my brain doesn't work well. So we fell at the lake. We got hurt. We went to go get a Frappuccino at Starbucks to cheer ourselves up, because I was just so sad and in pain. And I'm like, I'm going to treat myself. And it's a cold drink too. So yeah, I was drinking a cold drink when I had gone to go see my friend at work, and I got out of the car with no jacket on. So it's cold, and I'm drinking a cold drink. And I got out of the car with no jacket on, and I had one of the bad seizures. One of the ones that really hurt. And I'm just walking in to see my friend and shivering like a crackhead, but nobody was in at his work except for him at that point. So I'm just like, He's like, oh, are you cold? And I'm like, oh, it's a seizure. He's like, oh, do you want to like sit down and like put the heater on for me? But again, like it's sensory, so it doesn't matter how many layers I put on or how many blankets or if I'm standing next to a heater, it doesn't matter. But he was trying to be nice. But I wasn't gonna sit there by the heater in like the front of the store and shiver like a crackhead. So I just went in the back and shivered like a crackhead for a while. Until the seizure finally subsided, and yeah, then I'm just left in more pain from everything being tense. But if I had put a jacket on before I went outside, I may have not got the cold trigger. I mean, the pain is why I got hurt is what triggered this seizure, but like cold is also a trigger, and it's just everything's a trigger. And I'm losing my damn mind. I really can't. I'm about to just like let it just go. Let it just go, and we can just forget everything that ever happened. But the bad part of that is we'll just forget the good. When as I'm talking to is my nervous system shutting down and me getting stuck in a freeze where I just stare and I don't do anything. It was so bad one time I was sitting in the car with my friend and I was holding he picked up food for his mom, and there was like a can of Pepsi or whatever, and I was just sitting in the passenger seat holding the food and the Pepsi like this in my lap, and my friend just goes, oh, you don't have to hold that, and puts it in the cup holder. No, my hand stayed like this. We didn't move. And I'm thinking, Amy, that's weird. Your hand should move. But I guess with your nervous system shutting down and just being stuck in freeze, it takes more energy to move your arm than it does to just leave it where it is. So yeah, we sat like this for a few minutes, and I'm just going, that's really fucking weird, Amy. So yeah, I noticed I'm not well. I was doing well with like that extended period of time indoors in a nice warm hotel. Like when I was in Texas for those like 3 weeks or whatever, yeah. And back here for another week or two. That was helping me. Being in the car while I am comfortable in the car and I sleep well in the car, I feel like I'm more comfortable because I'm so feral at this point. I'm more comfortable sleeping in the car than I am sleeping in a bed, but it's just mentally it doesn't, mentally it is bad. So mentally I'm effed at this point. I don't even know what to do. I can't make sense of things. Remember my last video? I don't know if it's not the last video. The color graded one. The cameras, candid cameras and color grading. I think that's what it was. Yeah, somebody commented on the about how you can learn anything online. It's just watch a YouTube video, and like photography wise, if I wanted to learn things, but with everything like my nervous system being shut out and with the seizures affecting that part of my brain that controls speech, memory, and learning and all that, yeah, I can't watch anything and remember what I watched. Right now I'm talking to you, I'm not going to remember what I said. I can watch things, like I will put things on sometimes just so it's like a voice so I don't feel lonely, but it's like I'm just watching it. Sometimes we're just staring through it. But it's like half or half. But when I am watching it, like I'm paying attention, I'm staring at it, I'm hearing the words. I know whether I'm either enjoying it or I'm not enjoying it. But for me to tell you what I just watched, I can't. And I always loved learning things. And I could learn anything. I taught myself lots of things. But now I can't because it doesn't stick in my brain. I was trying to read a book that I wanted to read. I couldn't get past the first page of the prologue. And it was only like a half paragraph. I kept rereading it. And it wasn't sticking. And I always loved reading. And when I read before my brain was shot, I could read along with the story and picture it in my mind and go along with it. And follow it. I can't. I can't get fast for like a half a paragraph. I love learning things. I want to learn things. My brain can't because of the seizures. I know PTSD affects your memories, so... But the seizures occurring in that part of my brain, my left temporal lobe, we didn't have any of these issues until the seizures started. And it's just been like a cascade. Sorry, I wanted to curse there, and I don't want to get in trouble. But no, I'm not well. I'm in a lot of pain. Physically, mentally, emotionally. But I laugh because it's a trauma response that I've done my whole life. Basically, my whole personality is a trauma response. So I'm not laughing because I'm happy. I'm laughing because I'm effed in the head, and this is just an involuntary trauma response. I think part of me is just like, can't take it so seriously because it would just hurt too much. We just gotta laugh. I feel like the characters in One Piece that ate the like imitation devil fruit, and then it just like didn't give them any powers. It just made them so they couldn't show any emotion but laughter. So they could they could cry, but they could be crying and laughing, like me. Except when I'm crying, I'm not laughing. I'm usually gasping for air and choking. But again, I know how to get better. I know what to do. It's just hard to do when I live in a car, and it's just mentally draining me. That first time around here, I was doing really good when I found what helped. And then I was like getting on a routine where I could go out on the beach and like do yoga in the morning and go swimming, do the classes like on the weekend or later in the day, like the Tai Chi and stuff that helps. But yeah, when I'm just mentally effed in the head and just staring catatonically and don't want to move, don't want to get out of the car and be around anybody, yeah, it's really hard to make myself get better. But if I don't, I'm just going to fade away and forget everything. Which sounds like a plus, but then I also forget all the good things that made life worth living in the first place, so that's the downside. But if I just had like a steady period of time where I didn't have to worry about things and not lock myself in a car, we'd be doing better. When we were doing better in Texas and spending a significant amount of time in a hotel, so I didn't have to worry about anything, and I had food and I didn't have to worry. We were doing really good and I wasn't having many seizures. I don't even remember them really kicking up again. Unless I was like hurt or didn't sleep or yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Sorry, somebody just pulled in. I gotta scope it out and see what the F they're doing. Could have parked a little further away, but whatever. But yeah, I know how to get better, and I keep saying this. I don't know how to make it happen when I'm in the car. I'm just slowly going insane. And yeah, I'm distracted. I fed the squirrels. I like this part because there's a lot of cardinals and stuff here, and I often come here to feed the squirrels. There's a few spots I'd like to go to feed the squirrels, but this is one of them. And I came here today to feed them, and I could watch them and watch the cardinals in the snow. It's very pretty. And there's a radio show that I like that's coming on called it's on the jazz station in Chicago. On Saturday mornings from 1 to 5, they do Those Were the Days. They do the old-timey radio shows. I love it. So that's what I do. And I wasn't doing it for a while because it's on the radio, and since I don't have any speakers in my car, I can't listen to it because my speakers blew out. But I'm dumb because my brain doesn't work. And my friend had to point out to me that I could listen to the radio on my phone. It's been a few months now. It didn't dawn on me that I could do that. And I have done that with 101.5 in Jersey because I had it on my phone when I used to listen to it, but I haven't in a long time. But yeah, sorry, I'm feeling a little shiver shaky. Yeah, I didn't realize I could do that. And I know it's something I can do, but again, my brain is shot. My brain is shot and we can't retain any information. And my memories are delayed deja vu, and that's just awesome. With the speech, memory, and learning issues because of the seizures being in that part of my brain. I yeah, totally couldn't put words together there, Amy. Come on. Yeah, they affected my memory, and it just got worse and worse and worse. And one of the things I get is like a delayed deja vu, like with my memories, but not all my memories, and it just seems to be ones that make me uncomfortable, but not all the ones that make me uncomfortable. I don't know. It's really weird. Just for example, say I won the lottery today, and then when I think about the memory later, either later today, a few hours from now, or tomorrow, yeah, when I recall that memory, it's going to feel like it happened to me twice. It's going to feel like deja vu, but delayed deja vu about things that already happened. That's the best example I can use, but it's usually for like things that make me uncomfortable. Like if I see somebody do something weird, or something weird happens. Oh, fudge. Oh, that is not good. Don't use that arm, Amy. Don't use it for anything. Yeah, I'm not well, and I'm feeling pretty shiver shaky. It's probably because I'm hurt, and we're not well, because we slept plenty. And, yeah. So, I don't know what I was saying. I'm not well. And if we keep getting worse, we're just going to forget everything. Which I'm thinking of the positive in that, but then it also, positive is I forgot all the bad, but then I forgot all the good. So I don't want that. I don't want to be that catatonic person sitting in a mental institution just staring out the window, not moving, not knowing anything, not knowing what's going on. But again, I feel like they're still in there. They're just trapped, because that's me. Except for I'm not full on like that. We just kind of go in and out a bit. But the only thing that really brings me out of it is talking. Talking or singing or this and that. Otherwise, I just sit and I stare and I don't blink. So I know, like, because they say if you're you have seizures and PTSD, you can become catatonic. If you have seizures and any other thing, you can become catatonic. So if you like seizures and different mental things, yeah, you can become catatonic. Because I'm wondering why I like freezing and not blinking and just 1,000-yard stare came first. The full-on just frozen, yeah, that came way later. But it's not a good feeling because I'm here, like I'm present. I can still engage if something is engaging me. But on that, I just sit and I stare and I'm like frozen. But that's what happens when your nervous system gets stuck in freeze. But then if you're just full on stuck in freeze, then you're just full on catatonic and you just stare and you don't do anything. And I've had the periods where I'm just stuck and I'm staring and I'm not blinking and I'm going, Amy, you should blink. Amy, you're not blinking your eyes. Like I'm aware. So I don't want that. I don't want that because I feel like you'll still be in there, but you'll be trapped. And you won't be able to do anything. That's what I'm terrified of. But it's a very real possibility. And it's like I'm already getting there. So I do these videos to help myself be present and engaged so I don't fade away. And then if I do, maybe someone showing me videos of myself will help bring me back to reality. That's what this is. I just started doing the naked thing because I like being naked, but I could go on a whole nother rant about that. I might just want to reel all that shit back in. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.